Yo, what up, friend?
Right?
Yep,
Exactly.
yep.
You know him, you love to hate him. He's here. The one, the only.
Montoya.
Hot take Jake. Let me get him in because I'm in a different. There we go. There he is.
The goat is here. The goat is here.
What?
The goat is
Oh, what?
The horse's ass is here.
What?
What do you mean the goat?
The goat.
What's he talking about? Is he talking?
Oh, Billy
I
Goat.
don't know
You're a
what he's
Billy
talking
Goat.
about
You're a
right
Billy
now.
Goat. That's what kind of goat. You're a Billy Goat.
Oh,
Man, come on, Jake. Don't do that tonight, Jake.
come on, Jake. Come
I
on,
really
Jake.
want to cook you tonight, Jake. I want to cook you.
Cook him.
You think
All right, let's go, man.
Did you say he was a Laker fan in Miami?
I would go back to baseball, but I don't want to hear Jake and his Yankee talk.
So Jake, we all know is a bandwagon hopper. He's a
No, not at all.
He's a front runner, as we like to call those people.
Hey, except when it comes to the Broncos, Omar.
That's about it. Yeah, that's his only.
Omar prayed, I guess, for the past week and a half that Jimmy Butler could get hurt. And boy, did his prayers are answered. He's over there.
What are you talking about? No one wanted Jimmy to get hurt.
You know what's hilarious about that, Jake, is that not only did I not want that, right? I actually, when I was watching the Bulls game, I was like, I do not want to see us sweep the Bulls in 4 games. I'd much rather have Miami come to town and let me see my boy Trips J, Jaime Jaquez Jr. from UCLA. Hey, clap. Let's go,
Hey,
boys.
come on now. Save the NBA stuff for a minute.
I'm hoping Jimmy Butler gets better, and I want
I
to
hope
see
he
a
does
good
too.
series. So
Shout
no,
out to
I
Jimmy
did
Butler.
not root for that.
Okay.
But I still
talk
think
NBA
that
in a
this
minute.
series is over without a
Boy,
healthy
if the
Butler,
Celtics
and
win
let's
this
go
finals, is there an asterisk behind it?
Asterisk? I don't think so.
Oh, no.
All right, hold on.
Why do you continue to do this week after week? You do this every week.
Time out.
You bring him on the show. You know his judgment is clouded. Why you keep doing this?
No.
I'm doing this, Flo.
We'll talk.
His team
ain't, but NFL is king.
His team trashes. Let me stop.
So recently it came out, New England Patriots owner told the Falcons owner, Arthur Blank, that if he was to hire former head coach Bill Belichick, Arthur Blank came to Robert Kraft about this. He said that he can't trust Bill. Kraft also reportedly told Blank that never have a warm conversation with him. You'll never have a warm conversation. He felt betrayed. Winning coach, and the final seasons of his 24-year career there, Kraft stated that he found Bill Belichick to be extremely difficult to work with, and that the coach was kind of stubborn, and in addition was very arrogant. And Kraft believed that Belichick is not worthy of his trust. Wow, that's crazy. Right?
Kick a man while he's down. Kick a man while he's down.
Go ahead, Jake. You haven't been on here. What do you think about this latest report of what Robert Kraft has talked about Bill Belichick? You think he's stabbing the back, throw him under the bus? What's going on? What do you think, Jake?
Who are you asking? Me first?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm beyond pissed at this. And let me tell you something.
Okay.
That's bullcrap. And here's the other thing. What happened? What happened recently? What was Flo just screaming about? That just came out on Apple. What was it? The Apple. What's it called? The Dynasty.
Apple TV. Apple TV.
That was through Robert Kraft's perspective. It was beyond stupid. This man.
Bill Belichick was interviewed in it. He came off kind of grumpy.
No. That was a Robert Kraft. It was pro Robert Kraft and pro Tom Brady. It was a straight way to throw Bill Belichick down the dirt. And it's embarrassing because he gave you.
So this conversation is just rubbing salt in the wound? Is that what you're saying?
You know what Robert Kraft needs to worry about? The next Chinese woman he's trying to sleep with. Because let me tell you something.
Wow!
I keep telling you, you let him do this every week.
That's
what are you talking about?
No, I like that. I'm all in on that.
He has no right to talk down on Belichick, who gave him 6 rings. That team was not nothing without them. Without him, especially.
Well, especially the first three.
Wait,
I agree with that.
Especially or
No, especially
Okay,
Omar. No,
Especially the first three for
What was his
sure.
record without Brady? What was his record without Brady?
He didn't have a
also saw him
quarterback.
with a Jimmy G and go 4-0. I saw him with Matt Castle, and win
11-5.
Yep, 11
That's a good
and 5.
point. That Matt Castle season always blows me out the water. I don't even
It
understand
does.
that.
That's crazy.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
next
he-
person.
What do you think? What do you think, Tony? What do you think about this?
Go ahead,
Is he
Tony.
throwing him under the? Does he deserve it? What is up with Kraft here?
I agree with the GOAT, man. I agree with
Oh.
the GOAT.
Don't ever call him that.
Don't call him that. Don't give him that ego. Don't.
I like
Tony,
this
all you doing
I
is
like this
clapping
guy.
him up. You clapping him up. He
Don't
don't know
do that.
that. He
Don't
don't
do
know
that.
what he be talking about. He don't know what he be talking about. He just be talking.
He's
It
over
is
there
my-
eating right now too.
I just want to be respectful. I'm trading careful.
Okay, yeah. Just call him Hot Take Jake. You know that's about as
Hot
good as he
Take
gets.
Nah, hot cakes, not cakes. Hot cakes.
I'm just saying that's as good as it gets for him. We call him Hot Take Jake. That's
Well,
GOAT is totally
Well,
overboard. Go ahead, Tony.
LeBron-
Go ahead, Tony.
I learned from
Neither here
LeBron.
nor there.
You bold enough to walk into a room and proclaim you the GOAT. You probably are. I'm not gonna get
Oh
you.
wow.
At least we can say he has a level of irrational confidence that most people will never have.
Borderline
Right.
delusional. Off
Yeah.
the camera.
Borderline.
Exactly.
That's right.
All right. Yeah, exactly.
Bro, chill.
That's
Oh, but-
hilarious.
Borderline. He's over the line on that one.
As far as this
All right, go ahead, Tony.
Robert Kraft situation, man, it is disgusting for him to just disrespect not only a legend like Bill Belichick, but I think Bill Belichick, we all know that the Patriots had a lot of drama going on, but Bill
Right.
Belichick is a real one. Tom Brady is a real one. They kept it in house. Robert Kraft has been kind of been the one letting the things leak, if you will, because of his ego. And this reminds me a lot of my Chicago Bulls way back when Michael Jordan and all them was winning the championship, and Jerry Krause all of a sudden comes out of the dark shadows like, hey, I was the reason we won championship. Like, bro, no, you was not. We just met you.
No, Tony, let's be fair. He said organizations win champions.
Yes, and I feel like Robert Kraft is coming from that same school of thought.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you and Tom, y'all contributed, but I put these teams together. I signed these players. That's how Robert Kraft looked at it.
Okay.
But at that point, it's all ego driven, and for him to sabotage Bill Belichick's job opportunities like that,
Right.
it's kind of crazy. But I don't know if you heard, Flo. I don't know if you heard. I've heard some rumors behind the scenes. I don't know if you're cool with me releasing this news.
Go ahead.
I've heard a rumor, all right? I'm in Texas as well. I mean, I'm amongst the Cowboy Nation that Stephen Jones is behind the scenes talking to Bill Belichick about bringing him on to be the Cowboys coach next year. And Mike McCarthy is on a certified, no more debate, a certified hot seat. If you don't get it together this season, Bill Belichick will be the coach in the 2025.
Breaking news.
Stephen Jones, not Jerry.
Are you in Dallas?
I don't think Jerry knows yet. I just
Oh, Jerry don't know that yet, huh?
Hey,
He's not
we
sure.
love
Only
the breaking
Steven.
news stories. Yes.
been here. I've been
Okay.
doing my work and getting
Okay.
close to people. So I just heard that. Let's see.
Okay. All right. Hey, so that's a
see that,
rumor out
Jake?
there.
You see that, Jake? Those are that's Tony coming in with real credible sources, not just his friend Dave from down the street like you do.
Omar.
Dave at the Waller Cooler.
Last year,
Yeah.
you kept throwing in my face about Stephon Diggs. I ended up calling that out for, hey, all I got to do is, I'm an accurate guesser.
Oh, an accurate guesser.
And watch Stephon Diggs and the Texans go off this year. So
They
What
suck.
do you think? What do you think, Ken, about this? What Kraft's had to say about Belichick? You agree with Tony and Jake?
So Flo, let me say this right here.
Yeah.
When you're no longer useful for the organization, they'll dog you out. They'll spit on you. They'll talk about you. They'll throw your name in the mud.
24 years.
Right.
Okay.
No. Listen, Flo, you
Okay.
listen to the point of what I'm saying is
Go ahead.
when you win, it's all good. When you win, it's all good. But when you
Okay.
start losing and you ain't bringing no chips in, let's talk about it.
Omar, what do you think about
All
this
right,
Bill
enough
Belichick,
Cowboys
Robert Kraft
talk.
thing?
Enough
but real quick,
Cowboys
I was
talk.
gonna add this on there, but to be fair to Robert Kraft, Arthur Blank is a good friend of his. Doesn't he owe it to him to be honest about Bill Belichick, or was he just throwing him Bill out under the bus. So Omar, I know you have no lost love between you and Bill Belichick, but what do you think?
Not at all. And I know that you know, everybody before me said that it's a travesty that he's being, you know, being given a open grave dug for him or something. Like, play me a freaking fiddle. I don't care how Bill Belichick feels. Bury his
what do you call him though?
Damn dirt. What? Oh,
Bill,
Belichick. Yeah, I should use a proper name for him.
Right.
Belichick. Look, he cheated to get multiple championships over a long period of time. He's 29-38 since he kicked Tom Brady out of the door. Shout out my co-host Detroit Mel in one of our shows we're coming out with soon. Y'all be tuning in for it. It's called Storyline Sports. We do an episode on Bill Belichick, and we expose the bad blood that he had with Robert Kraft and how he ruined this franchise's chance for any other championships, which, by the way, don't forget Tom Brady went to Tampa and won a championship the first year. So it is all Bill Belichick's fault. And you know what? Good riddance. Don't let the door hit you with a good load.
I hope that show is very honest and not just biased because of who he hates. I hope that.
I mean, I don't care about the show. I don't care about the show. I know that they got deducted draft picks for spying on other teams. I know that they got caught deflating footballs in the middle of a Super Bowl.
That's Tom Brady's issue,
I know that they have done.
Belichick.
Okay, Tom Brady was the one behind the video camera filming.
No.
No, he's talking about the football.
All Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's
well,
a staff.
I said both.
That was a staff member, all right.
Yeah, I'm sure Bill Belichick didn't know about that though, right?
Bill Belichick with a 1970s like 8-cam, like a little.
All I know is the Patriots got better.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle. I don't know. I feel like Robert's being kind of honest with Arthur Blank because they are good friends. But the only thing I don't know. The only thing that makes me suspicious about it is that how does this get out? If he's really talking to Arthur Blank, is Arthur Blank talking? How did this reports come out? So that's my only thing. If something leaks, usually it's somebody wanted it to leak. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the only thing that caused me to pause. And I think
I'm sure Arthur Blank wanted it to leak because he wants it to come out that Kraft was the reason that he made the decision not to hire him. Although reports have also surfaced that all the coaches on the team or all the executives ranked all the coaches, and apparently Bill Belichick was not in the top 3 of any of the executives' choices for head coach.
Okay, that's fair. I'm just saying I don't know if where it's leaking from, but somebody I wanted to leak, and I'm thinking maybe Kraft did. I don't know that Arthur Blank would want it to leak. If he has his friend, I don't think he'd want it to leak, but I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I think he did kind of throw him under the bus, but we'll see. I mean, Omar.
Hey, Flo, can I say this right here, man?
Beep, back that bus up, baby. Run his ass.
Can I say this right here, man?
Go ahead, Cam.
Can I say this, Flo?
Okay, go ahead, Cam.
As I stated before, man, when you're not winning, you become irrelevant. The Patriots have not won in the past 2 or 3 years, right? Belichick is irrelevant. So, to be honest, and I'm gonna say what I want to say. If it had been a Tony Dungy or somebody else, they would have fired him. They would have fired a Tony Dungy. They would have fired a Raheem Morris. They would have fired a brother.
Yeah, team. I think
we don't want to talk about that.
Let him go.
I don't know about that.
Go already.
Come on, man.
Not a Tony Dungy.
If you're successful, I don't think so.
No.
Well, an African American player, athlete.
That's true. Look at
Pittsburgh, much less a coach.
He hasn't gone in Boston. He hasn't done very well. Look at Pittsburgh.
He's never had a losing season. What are you talking about?
But it doesn't matter. He hasn't brought in championships in a while. They haven't looked very good.
Had a winning season since he's been there.
But they haven't looked very good in the last 2 years. Because they have a winning season.
No, he sent his team to the playoffs every season.
But they haven't looked good at all.
It's something that can be asked, and it's something that can be explored.
Okay,
I do believe though that any organization, if let's say that it was that he was African American and he won 7
Well, they're
championships. I do believe he probably would have been given some leeway, but it just as much. No, I mean, but that's just what it is. So I don't know necessarily that I agree completely, but
that's
it is something that needs to be asked and does need to be explored.